Yo, what's going on everyone? Soap here, back on your screen. Today we're going to talk about commitment. Nothing too far-fetched. When was the last time you committed to something? I'm guessing not long ago. Could be your job, could be your career, your relationship, a trip with your friends. Put that a little bit in the peripheral and ask yourself truthfully, when was the last time you committed to yourself? When was the last time you made a decision or you made a step towards something that's dear to your heart and you genuinely went all in and committed to yourself? And the reason I say that is because we have all these talks about New Year's resolutions. Every single year, you go from one year to the next year and you say, you know what, this year I'm gonna create, or this year I'm gonna run, or this year I'm gonna lose this much weight. And you hit a shock moment, a moment of shock, that mid-January to February phase where you realize, hold on, I'm doing the same thing I did last year. Hold on. 2 years ago, I said the same thing I'm saying now. Why is that? Why are we so selfless with others and so selfish with ourselves? You see, I've come to the realization that decades seem to pass pretty quickly. One day you're 17, the next day you're 27, and then in the blink of an eye, I guarantee you, and this is me talking to myself, I think 37 is going to feel the same way, and so is 46 and 47. You're going to look back and ask yourself, where did all the time go? And you have this resume of all of these things that you've done for everybody else, but what have you done for yourself? Now, I can't answer that question for you as to why you're selfish to yourself and so selfless with others. For me, if you were to ask me, I would say, I used to care too much what people thought about me, or I lacked self-confidence, or, I didn't have the time or the spark to make a change. But the reality is, there are no limiting factors as limiting as your self-belief. These internal beliefs that we have that I'm not good enough, I can never do that thing, I can never reach that goal. We put a ceiling in our own brain on ourselves and accept being mediocre. And it's sad. And I hate to see it happen. One thing about me, I don't mind my job. I've never really dreaded going to work, except for a small period of time in my life when I wasn't all there mentally. But I kind of like working. And I don't like being comfortable. I leave my gym bag in the car, I finish work, I change in the car, go straight to the gym, because comfort is the enemy. And where am I going with this? You may feel like you're going nowhere, but stretch out your vision of yourself and stop thinking in today and tomorrow. Think to yourself, if I'm going to the gym every day, if I'm working on my channel, my content every day, okay, today, tomorrow, the day after, it's going to be slow, things are moving slow, but what's it going to look like in a year, 2 years, 3 years if I actually committed? And that's the purpose of this video. My commitment to you, and rather my commitment to myself, is to finally look back on 1 year in my life and actually have produced enough creativity and content, which is my passion, to where I can look back on that year and think to myself, okay, I can finally die in peace knowing that when I look back one day, I gave it my best shot. And so that brings us to my promise to you and ultimately myself for this year, is to go all in on content with an achievable, realistic goal, and that is 30 YouTube uploads by the end of this year. I owe it to myself and I owe it to you. And I'm also going to be posting on Instagram, and I'm going to be posting on TikTok. I know it's out of date in America and it's going to cop the sack. We're going to try our best to get my name out there and to be a good influence. I don't care where this goes. I'm very happy with my life, but I just want to look back and say to myself that I actually once in my life tried. And I want you to do the same thing with whatever is nagging you in the back of your brain. And I know you're listening to this and that thing already popped in your mind. And I hope you have the courage this time to actually go all in. I'm not saying quit your job. I'm not saying go ghost on everyone. I'm saying maintain the good life that you have, but give back to yourself. Thanks everyone for watching this video. I appreciate it if you stuck around. Please remember to subscribe. And also I'm gonna try my best to create quality content with this realistic goal that I've set for myself, because 30 videos, 2 videos a month, give or take 3 videos a month here and there, it's doable, it's achievable, and I can finally not regret looking back on a year of my life and say to myself, why am I still in the same spot? Granted, we are moving forward always, but like I said, we all have that one thing that you want to try, go all in on before it's too late. Soap here, signing out.